Hello. Welcome to January's episode. This one appears to have a lot of rowing content in it. My January was pretty much exclusively all rowing, between senior camp, which is where these videos are from, and junior camp, which comes up a little bit later on. Senior camp was held down in Canberra, where we boated from Canberra Girls Grammar School boat shed, and we stayed at their boarding house. Absolutely amazing facilities. The water was actually not very kind to us. This was one of the nicer, flatter, less soggy, less windy sessions. But the girls all rowed really well, they rowed really strongly, they made lots of progress. We were doing 3 sessions a day for 5 days, which just made it go, it went really slowly. But we got lots and lots and lots of mileage done. This is a quick look around the shed. Absolutely amazing. Loads of tinnies, loads of boats, automatic roller doors, about 1 million ergs, massive gym room, loads of bikes. This is Sophie on the left and Jade on the right, 2 of the other coaches. Sophie coxes quite a lot. This, I only sat down for about 5 seconds and this was it. So I really enjoyed my jam on toast in the sunshine. Back to more sessions. I had the small boats, so like injured rowers or the sort of ones which didn't quite make the cut for the 8. So I had lots of doubles, lots of singles, lots of small boats, which is my jam. Really enjoyed it. Just the girls warming up and putting the boat on the water. But we had some really wicked sunrises, a la Pyramid. Got to sit in his tinny and get driven around watching his 8 rowing off, which was fantastic. We had some really stunning morning sessions. The afternoons tended to be a little bit windier and a little bit rainier and generally not quite so nice, but the mornings, as you can see, like super golden hour, really, really special. We did a lot of seat racing, so battle paddling the 2 8s alongside each other to try and work out who was the fastest combinations. This is the second 8 that we're zooming in on, and they're rowing against the year 10s, so the year below, but the year below are looking really good and performing really well. So I had 1 day off between senior camp and junior camp, went to the southwest arm of the Parramatta River. This is a little swimming pool, and then straight on to junior camp in Berry, which is an absolutely stunning place. The river reminded me of Gloucester, which was a bit bizarre. Kind of very canal-like and predictable. We had a capsize on day 1, session 1, which we instantly forgot about, and there were kangaroos, which was very exciting. So I got to see those every morning and every afternoon. This was our walk down to the lake, or down to the river, sorry. It was properly gorgeous. The juniors had much better water than the seniors. Forced them to have a picture together and pretend they were all friends, which is nice. And we got tasked with doing afternoon games, so we came up with some silly ball games to keep them entertained, and they seemed to really enjoy it. So lots of stretching, lots of warming up before every session. These guys were doing 2 sessions a day each, which was really good for them. It was a 4-day camp. So then I had the long weekend off. The one which is Australia Day was the Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday. So drove up to a place called Seal Rocks in Nelson Bay, which is absolutely stunning. Saw a possum, my first ever one, who was very cute, who was a bit confused as to why we were there. And then junior camp was over, the long weekend was over, and we're straight back to the school term, so back to morning sessions and afternoon sessions every day, and then regattas at the weekend. So this was probably one of our first sessions back. The water was being very nice to us. It was pleased to have us home, I think. There was a bunny found at the shed, which Freya grabbed and put in a box and took home, and then spent 4 or 5 days trying to find its owners. It still doesn't have any owners. It's gone back to the vets, so all's well that ends well. I've been out for a couple of sculls on my own, which has been really special. And then we were straight into regatta weekend, double regatta weekend, which ends up being quite exhausting. But so this is a 4 rowing up. That was a scratch 4. This is the first 8 winning by some very comfortable margin, as is their wont. They've done that quite a lot recently. They're doing absolutely amazing things and really setting the bar for sort of schoolgirl rowing. They've actually just won at States, which is against crews from Victoria, Queensland, Western Australia, basically like nationals for anybody that can make the effort to go. This is me paddling down the course, following crews, having a nice time in the sunshine, and then the girls wanted a picture of their winning crew, which was very fun. This is the start of one of the races that I was watching. Actually, I think this might be the Scratch 4 again. Yeah, it is. They actually came second in this race. They pulled through the ones that left them behind. I went for a scull with Nikki. She took me down to Sydney Uni Boat Club, which was really fun. It was about 10k to get there, so that was a really nice scull. It was her first time back on the water in a long time, so that was really nice to share. I'm still going to lots of cafes and having delicious food, getting on the tea, which has been nice. This was a morning following the 8 in the launch. It was just a really special sunrise. They were really like, can you make sure you get lots of pictures, lots of videos, please? It was pretty special. As you can see, yeah, we had some pretty good colours that morning. I think it was the best one I've seen so far. This was after ergs this morning, and this was breakfast the other day, so all good. Still thriving, still having a nice time, missing you all, and yeah, look forward to the next update. Love you lots, bye.